Hello and welcome. It is Anisha, and in today's video, I'm sharing with you 3 do-it-yourself projects to help improve the organization in your kitchen. So let's go ahead and get started with the first one. Okay, so project number 1 is a spice drawer organizer. For this project, you're going to determine which drawer you're using and then get the measurements of that drawer, the length and the width. Next, you'll need your lumber for the risers. You can use whatever wood you like, they just need to be 2 different sizes. And the larger board needs to be about the size of the spice jars that you will be using this for. Once you have both sets of boards cut down to size, which is the width of your drawer, you'll want to lay them out to begin to glue the pieces together. Now I have 4 pieces in total here because I'm only building 2 risers for my drawer, but you'll need however many pieces that will fit your drawer, and it all depends on how many risers you're making. So to assemble, you're just going to take 1 large board and attach it to 1 small board, and that's it. You can just use wood glue or glue and nails. I just used glue and clamped them together and left them to dry. And once the glue has dried and everything is securely attached together, you are done. The only thing that is left to do is remove the clamps and insert the boards into the drawers. And here's a look at my drawer with the risers installed. I only did 2 risers in my drawer, but you can add more until you get to the back of the drawer if you'd like. I opted to add a divider in the back half of my drawer. I wanted a section for seasoning packets and larger spice bottles. Alright, so here's a look at the spice drawer organizer completed. Now if you don't have a drawer that you can designate just for spices, I also have a video where I made a over the stove spice rack, and I'll link that here for you if you would like to see that as well. Okay, so project number 2 is a pull-out cabinet shelf, and I just want to give a shout out to my sweet subscriber Texas Chick 01. She has been waiting very patiently for this tutorial, so I hope you enjoy, girl. First thing you want to do is empty everything out of the cabinet and then measure the inside length and width of the cabinet to determine the measurements of your drawer. Next, you will mark the location of your drawer slides. And then transfer that line down both sides of the cabinet and make sure that it's level. Now let's build a simple drawer. For this project, I am using 3/4 inch melamine boards. So to get started, you'll need a base, which is the bottom of your drawer, 2 side pieces, and 2 end pieces, and that's it. Your side pieces are the long pieces. They're the same length as the base or bottom of your drawer. The end pieces are the shorter pieces. Those are the same width as the base. And when it's all together, it should look something like this. Now here in this close-up, I'm showing you that the end boards are taller than the side boards because the side boards actually sit on top of the base. So when you're making your cuts or getting your cuts, you want to adjust so that everything is level. To assemble, you want to take your 2 side boards, add your glue. Since I'm using melamine boards, I am using liquid nails instead of wood glue. So you just glue down the length of that board and then attach the base to that. Make sure everything is straight and all of your pieces meet together perfectly, and then go ahead and nail those boards together. Once you're done with that, you're going to go ahead and flip it over and attach the ends to the base and sides. Following the same steps, gluing all of the edges and then nailing it together. And with that, the drawer is done. See? Pretty simple. And here I'm just showing you that if you don't like this exposed edge, you can iron on some of this edge banding. I left mine as is because the drawer slides will cover most of that. Next, you'll want to take your drawer and test fit it inside of the cabinet. And here I'm just giving you a close-up visual of what it means to adjust your drawer measurements for the drawer slides. To get ready for installing the drawer slides, you'll first want to attach wood blocks to the inside of the cabinet so that the slides are flush with the cabinet opening. And make sure that it's level as you are attaching it down the cabinet. You'll repeat this step on the other side, and then it'll be time to install the slides. Next, you're going to install the drawer slides on top of those wooden blocks that you inserted, and be sure to follow the instructions that came with your specific slides. Again, be sure to check for level or else your drawer will not slide properly. And that is it. Time to install it in the cabinet. You fixing it for me?
Uh-huh.
Thank you.
Welcome.
You're doing a great job. Is it right? You like that little wheel? Okay, get back to work. The drawer is done. Here's a look at it inside of the cabinet. These drawers are so functional and very durable. I have these same ones inside of my small pantry, and I store very heavy mason jars in them, and so they're very durable. So here's a look with all of the containers and dishes reinstalled. I have my everyday use items up top. If you remember before, I just had a very shallow shelf on top and couldn't fit much. So this is so much more convenient, and the organization is great. Project number 3 is a peg drawer organizer. So to get started with this, you just need one sheet of pegboard cut to fit your drawer. You'll also need 5 small wooden blocks that will be attached to the bottom of the pegboard. Flip it over and glue and attach the blocks to the bottom, one at each corner and one in the center. Next, you'll carefully flip that over and add some weight to the top and leave it for a while to dry. For this, you'll need one large dowel and one small one that is the same size as the holes in the pegboard. You'll cut those down to size. To make our pegs, we're going to be installing the shorter dowels into the larger ones. So you'll want to mark the center hole on each of the large dowels. To combine them, we're going to take 2 drill bits, again one large one and one small one. If you're not sure, just go ahead and insert it in the hole until you find one that matches the size. We're going to start with the smallest bit first and then finish with the larger one. And you don't need to drill too far, maybe a 1/4 inch or 1/2 inch. Once you have the larger hole drilled, you're going to insert a little bit of wood glue and then install the smaller dowel into the large one. You'll repeat that step for the number of dowels that you have cut, and they should look something like this. While you're waiting for those to dry, go ahead and install your pegboard into your drawer. And that is pretty much it. After that, it's just time to add your pegs and customize your drawer. I use this in my kitchen to organize my little ones' dishes, and they absolutely love it. It makes them feel so independent because they can help put all of their things away and reach them whenever they want. And here is a look at the drawer, all done. This was such a fun project, and you literally can get so creative and store whatever you'd like using these peg organizers. So I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Please leave me a comment down below and let me know which project was your favorite. And if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up on your way out. If you are new to my channel, I would love it if you would subscribe before leaving, and I will see you in another video. Bye!